Now it's time for the Screening Room's Top 10.
In the world of cinema, there are some great moments that have been made, lines that have been said, and some of them that have been unscripted. This is the top 10 most unscripted moments in cinema. So at number 10, we've got the line, "You're gonna need a bigger boat" from Jaws. After spending much of the movie not seeing the creature, Roy Schneider's character, Chief Brody, finally confronts the beast, and along with Captain Shaw, he says simply and unscripted, "You're gonna need a bigger boat." At number 9, we got Bill Murray's on-the-spot Cinderella scene from Caddyshack. Murray in the film played Carl Spackler, who muttered a story to himself about an unknown golfer winning the Masters. All this was on the fly, and Murray pointed out in his 1999 book, Cinderella Story: My Life in Golf, that story was a spur-of-the-moment idea, and he actually said, "Get me some flowers and 4 rows of mums." So that's Mr. Bill Murray for you. At number 8, we got Matt Damon's Bond story from Saving Private Ryan. Taking a break from all the fighting, Captain Miller sat down with Mr. Ryan, and they swapped stories from back home, and Damon right there made up a story about his brothers and a Bond, and completely off the script right there. At number 7, we got the Warriors come out to play line. In this iconic scene, the script called for David Patrick Kelly, who played the leader of the vicious New York gang, the Rogues, to drive up and provoke the Warriors to a street fight. And he not only did this by clinking bottles together in his fingers, but also right then and there, no script, said the words, "Warriors, come out to play." You know how it went. So, at number 6, we got Tommy Lee Jones adding in the line, "I don't care" from In The Fugitive. In the midst of the sewer tunnels confrontation, Dr. Richard Kimball, played by Harrison Ford, pleaded his innocence to the U.S. Marshal Samuel Gerard, and in a well-timed fashion off the cuff, Tommy Lee Jones says, "I don't care," which fully solidified the stance Gerard took on whether Kimball did it or not. At number 5, we got the "Leave the gun, take the cannoli" scene. Peter Clemenza orders his henchman Rocco Lampone to carry out the hit on Paul Gatto for betraying Don Corleone. And Richard Castellanos' original line was just "leave the gun," but drawing from a previous scene where Clemenza's wife reminded him to bring home some cannoli, he added in the line, "take the cannoli." And right there, "leave the gun, take the cannoli" was the line. At number 4, we got Leonardo DiCaprio's Bloody Hand in Django Unchained. In the middle of a tense scene involving DiCaprio, Jamie Foxx, and Christopher Waltz, and Kerry Washington, DiCaprio, who played Calvin Candy in the film, actually smashed his glass on the table and bloodied his hand for real. But he still kept going and even smeared the blood all over Kerry Washington's face for added effect. This kind of dedication, along with his overall performance, garnered him a Golden Globe nomination in 2013. At number 3, we got Robin Williams' fart story in Good Will Hunting. Oh god, this was one of the most hilarious scenes in this, for the most part, dramatic film. Was an unscripted story that Robin Williams' character, Sean Maguire's wife, and that was basically the story of his wife who had a big fart problem. And this was indeed on the spot, and the laughing you actually see from Matt Damon in that scene was indeed genuine and actually made the camera shake during takes, since he had the cameraman dying as well. And this was a testament to the late actor's comedic abilities. At number 2, we got Marlon Brando utilizing a cat in The Godfather. In the middle of this legendary opening scene of the movie, a cat actually jumped onto Marlon Brando's lap, and like the talented and adaptive actor that Brando was, he actually just rolled with it, stroked the cat while laying down his lines, and some say Francis Ford Coppola dropped the cat into the scene, while others say Brando just found it and just added for, additional effect. But either way, you got a sense of who Don Corleone was. And at number 1, from Casablanca, here's Looking at You, Kid. So this scene with Rick Blaine putting Elsa Lund and Victor Lazo on a plane bound for America is so full of memorable lines, but this one right here was one of the most memorable ones, and it was not in the original script. According to reports, Humphrey Bogart, who was playing Blaine, said this phrase a number of different times while teaching Ingrid Bergman, the young actress who played Elsa, how to play poker in between takes. So that is your top 10.